I wish I was a pony dancing among the stars. Everything you're about to hear is truthful, at least as far as you know.
Stool with Matt and Nic.
Oh, yeah, but I'm just saying, like, yeah, I don't feel bad about it. I just think that if I was around it all the time, I don't think I could stop myself. Even though I've gotten so used to living this way, like, I slip so easily back into, like, bad habits. So I was, like, smoking so much weed recently, and I finally got my willpower a little bit figured out on that. But it's like... Oh, fuck, I'm rambling too much. I'm going to use up good materials. So, I mean, I just want to say, it just feels so good these last couple days. Like, right now, even especially, I'm looking outside. The sun's been shining up here in Alaska. Like, you're starting to feel the warmth of the sun. That's just natural for the time of year. But, like, the air feels lighter. It smells a little bit sweeter. It's as though there isn't this hate and this rage and this grifting asshole coursing through our veins via radio waves, and by now you might know what I'm talking about, though, Matt. Rush the Ball's dead! The Ball's dead! Hell yeah! Fuck yeah, America! We are coming back stronger than ever. Rush Limbaugh is dead, and it's been about a week by the time this podcast is coming out, so we can revel in it. We don't have to be respectful. Fuck that guy. Fuck that piece of shit. I hope he's having wonderful conversations with Hitler in hell right now, that motherfucker.
He's having mimosas with all the gay fellas that he was celebrating their AIDS.
Mimosas.
I don't know what I'm implying, that gay people go to hell. I shouldn't have said that.
That was actually kind of fucked up what you just said right there. I didn't catch it though, because I knew your heart was in the right place. It's okay. You know, you didn't mean it in the way it came across. We're trying to rip on Rush Limbaugh, that's all, you know. And I mean, we really don't know who's right or wrong and who's going to hell or not, so I mean, who knows who's down there? Or if it even exists.
Probably not.
Probably
Welcome
not
to
exactly.
Stool, everybody. This is Matt sitting here talking to Nick, and I see you sipping on something over there. What you got?
Well, I'm mostly just actually drinking a little bit of seltzer with a little slice. Oh man, I just noticed my glass is a crack in it. God damn it. But yeah, I got a seltzer with a little slice of lemon, and then on deck, as always, I just got a nice little Red Hook here. But you know, I've been working on my willpower a little bit this week and trying to keep down on the drinking and quitting cigarettes, and really, I just feel so much better because Rush Limbaugh's dead. It's just great. But yeah, so Big Ballard, Red Hook, seltzer. That's what I'm doing. What are you having, man?
I don't know why I bought a 22-ounce Heineken. Skunky Heineken. Why did I buy it? I don't know, but that's what I have. So that's just tipping back this green
and
bullshit.
A big bottle, too. What's that, the 24-ouncer, or is that a full-on 40
22,
you got?
22.
Oh, yeah,
no,
shit.
not a full 40.
Okay.
I don't understand 40s. Like, why does anyone want a 40? Like, just speaking from personal experience, I get like maybe halfway through a 40, and I'm so sick of it. It's warm. It's like going flat. Unless you pound it, like, what's the fucking point?
That's the truth. That's the truth. Although what I will say is that, sometimes I'll take like one of those little bit, like those little shell glasses if you just want to like sip on like cause like they've got, 40s of Coors and different stuff like that. And maybe I don't want to spend more than like $3 on a beer. So I'll tell you what I'll do with the 40 once in a while. And this is especially when I was like living out in the woods and like extra broke. Well, maybe not so much because I didn't have a refrigerator when I was living in the woods. But I'll tell you what I'll do sometimes is I'll just pour it into little glasses, like 8 ounces at a time, and keep the bottle, capped in the fridge and drink on it that way, like a bottle of wine, if you will. And like that's something you can do with the 40 if you want to be like, kind of a bitch about it.
Maybe economical, I guess. But my buddy had a theory once that he read online that you can get really drunk off of just a couple beers if you, he set up his whole coffee table with shot glasses. Yeah, exactly, the shot a minute trick. He filled his whole coffee table with shots of Miller High Life. And he invited me over. He's like, dude, we're going to take a shot a minute. We're just going to watch a movie. We should, all those shots was probably the equivalent to 2 beers between us. And
that's more than that because the shot's 1 ounce, so every 12 shots is a beer. So that's 5 beers in an hour per person. Yeah,
well, I mean, I didn't really do the entire math because about 10 minutes in, I just gave up. Yeah, the helpful mathematician Nicholas Roberts, but I gave up 10 minutes in. This is stupid. I just want to actually drink a beer. So
yeah, well, I did it once myself, and I actually just remembered that by 25 minutes in, I couldn't even do one every minute. It fills you up in a weird way. It doesn't work right, and I don't even remember that I got drunk off it. I just remember being oh God, this sucks. After 20 minutes or something,
It's the fast track to bubble guts.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Maybe that's what it is, because you're taking it in shots too, so you're probably swallowing more air that way, so you're getting more full off of that. Yeah, there's more to it than just the beer. I think there's a reason why that sucks as hard as it does.
Yeah, there's got to be some science behind that dumb shit activity. But anyway, what you been up to this week, buddy?
Oh, not too much. Hanging out, like I said, just we've had, like I said, nice sunny days, so enjoying those. Just enjoying the fact that Rush Limbaugh's dead and working my ass off. So that's what I've been doing. I know you got a little bit more on the story side than I do, so let's just get right at that. What you been up to?
Yeah, I mean it's been a good week for once compared to the previous couple weeks. We're just because of weather and because I drive for a living and all that have been pretty bullshit. We got a big snowstorm on Tuesday, but it wasn't anything I couldn't handle. So all in all, it was pretty decent. I did bite the hell out of my lip on Thursday, and that... Does it happen to you when, obviously everyone bites their tongue or bites their lip, but more I'm asking, does it, when that happens to you, do you just get disappointed in yourself? Because that's how I feel. It's God.
Well, see, actually, when I eat, I look into a mirror so that I always know what I'm doing. So that never happens. But
with one of those dental appliances that hold your lips open. Yep.
And there's a special spoon or something, or you put the food into one of those mouth guards that you do the teeth fitting sort of thing into, and
right,
you just kind of hold it all together in your mouth and chew on it until it liquefies and slides down your throat. That's how you do it. It's so gross. No, but I do know what you mean. Jesus Christ, I've been eating my whole life. How do I still fucking bite my lip?
Yeah. Well, it was bad enough too, where it's there was a piece of the inside of my mouth that was hanging off. So for a while, I had to be really careful of even talking because I didn't want to bite it again because it hurt like a bitch. And I did this while I was driving, and then I got to my last stop for the day, and I'm wearing a mask because it's the pandy times, and I'm carrying in these bags, and I'm usually pretty professional, but I'm carrying in this bag with this woman who owns the store and is helping me, and I accidentally bite it again, and just out of nowhere, it would seem from an outside perspective, I just went, fuck! Like, it's just like complete instinctual reaction. I couldn't help it, but
oh boy, yeah. So you got more of your cheek when you get that like shredded on the side in there, or
well, it still wasn't the cheek. It was like down in like the lower quadrant over here, close to the cheek, but not quite.
Yeah, I tend to bite my cheeks more than I bite my my tongue or my lip or anything like that. I think maybe I just got fat ass fucking cheeks or something, but they get in the way of my teeth like all the fucking time.
I've got crazy pronounced like canines, so that's kind of what gets me in the end. Is got them dog teeth. But...
Crazy pronounced. This is bad. I was gonna overpronounce the word canine, but you can't even overpronounce the word canine. Like it's there's so many just hard. How do you overpronounce canine? I guess canine. I don't know.
I guess like maybe it could be like that slowed down commercial that was viral years and years ago with Jeff Goldblum selling the the Mac computer, where it sounds like he's drunk because they slowed down his audio a little bit. It's like, it's the speed of the Mac.
Well, so I was thinking, I realized why I probably went for that joke. It's because what I did do a whole bunch of this week while I was on my computer working and stuff in the background, I was watching the show I was telling you about, Angie Tribeca, which I do need to give a shout out to that show to anybody who likes like Leslie Nielsen and the show or the movie Airplane or any of those like types of just overly punny dad humor type. Oh my god, I can't believe this show was on for 4 years and I can't believe I'd never heard about it. And like I'd heard the name before and I just thought it was like Angie Tribeca, like actually a real cop show, not a complete parody like cop show, just because the name sounded so realistic. And that's all that show is just dumb. Like if they would have said overly pronounced canines, I guarantee they like on that show they would have cut away and there'd been two dogs standing there like speaking to one another. Like that's what they would have like went
perfect
for.
English. Did you say that's on Netflix? I know you told me about it the other day.
It's on Hulu. It's on Hulu. They got it all.
Okay.
Yeah, it was originally on TBS, so I don't know if they've got like their own. But yeah, I don't know if they even maybe like on TBS.com or something it could be found. But yeah, that show is just great. They though I'll just give away like one. No, I won't even because it's so freaking funny. If you just want to have something mindless that you don't need to pay any attention to, like on in the background, just got to give that like huge points. You just look up, laugh for a couple seconds, whatever, get back to what you're doing. It's perfect show for that kind of thing,
Right on. Oh man, well I've been this wouldn't be the loose stool at this point without a mayonnaise story. So, fucking here we go again. I bought some Duke's mayo the other day. I don't know if you ever had Duke's.
Nope.
I had heard a lot about it. Apparently, it's much more prevalent in the South. And I saw it at Pick and Save, so I'm like, oh fuck yeah, I'll try it. And gotta say, it's great. People are gonna get mad at me about this. I feel like, but it's very good. Still a Hellman's, man. I still got to go to the classic. Like it's missing that vinegary like tang. It's like too what's the word I'm looking for? Understated, I guess, as far as like the flavor profile. So
did you know that if you lived west of the Mississippi, you would not be a Hellman's man? You would be a Best Foods man because there's two different brands, but it's the exact same fucking stuff.
It's like Hardee's and Carl's Jr.
What I was so confused about when I moved up here was because the Best Foods label is insanely cheap looking. It's the most generic looking, like this has to be the cheapest, shittiest mayonnaise on the planet, right? Like, and I would just walk past it and I'd be like, why don't they have the good mayo? Where's the Hellmann's? Where's the good shit? Why is the whole shelf just loaded up with this best foods crap? And just because of the label and how it looks, I wouldn't buy it. And it'd be like, and it's so damn expensive too, you know? So then I'd get like the store brand, like the Kroger or whatever. And finally, I think I was actually watching a TV show. And they talked about how Best Foods is, or I was listening to a podcast who brought up the Best Foods in Hellmann's. So I think this is why I'm paying forward the message to anybody else who's recently moved to the West.